Well, hey there and welcome. Lisa here from Lisa Augustine Glazier Coaching, and it is mighty awesome having you here with me in this space. Today I'm going to be unpacking a little bit of a book that had a big influence on my life, and I want to share it with you on the playlist that I'm calling Passages. Now, if you're new to my channel, I have a number of playlists around a number of topics, and so feel free to check it out. And if you're interested, go ahead and hit the subscribe to the channel as well as the notification bell, and feel free to share any of the videos as well. Now, the intention of my channel as well as my coaching practice is to create safe space for you on your journey of letting the past go, being present in the now, and creating your future. Now, today I'm going to be unpacking another little chapter from Erwin McManus's Soul Cravings. As I've said before, I've read this 2 times before, once in 2012 and again in 2015, and both times it has been just moving to me, and so I felt led to start reading it again this year, and I thought, that's it, I'm going to create a playlist and share it with my friends. I encourage you to have a journal with you when we go through these little bits and pieces of books, because there'll be a phrase or a sentence or an idea that I think is going to stir within you. And I'd like you to be able to write that phrase or sentence down and then journal about it. There is something magical, mystical, healing, grounding that happens when we journal. So I encourage you to use this Passages playlist as a jumping off point for your journaling practice. So let's dig in. This is entry number 2, which he calls, I'm living in the world's most dangerous place. Robert Young Pelton's underground classic titled The World's Most Dangerous Places is over 1,000 pages thick. It highlights the 5-star danger zones like Colombia, Chechnya, and Liberia. Pelton ironically writes not to discourage us from going, but to help us get there and maybe even survive. Nowhere, though, does he warn us about the world's most dangerous place, and he certainly gives us no guidance in how to survive when we're stuck there. Makes me wonder if he's ever been in love. The best I can tell, no matter how powerful it feels, the staying power of love isn't that high a percentage. The intensity of love seems to have no bearing on its resilience. If anything, the more you love someone, the more capacity you have to come to hate him or her. And why, by the way, does it seem that half the time you didn't even know you were in love until you lost it? Is heartbreak the only way to know it's the real deal? After all, the only people who can hurt you deeply are the ones you allow to get deep inside your soul. This is what makes love so dangerous. The more you love someone, the more that person can hurt you. When you give your heart away to someone, you entrust it to that person's care. Your beloved can pretty much do whatever he or she wants with it. You are left vulnerable and defenseless. Oh, isn't love grand? No wonder we're all searching for it. No. Let's rethink that. Given all the problems love can create, why do we keep longing for it? How many thousands of years will it take for us to learn? How many Romeos and Juliets need to lie dead on the floor before we're willing to give up this perverse addiction? Oh, I know they weren't real, speaking of Romeo and Juliet. But then again, is love? I underline this next sentence. If evolution is our preferred understanding of the human story, why can't we evolve ourselves out of this primal Achilles heel we know as love? And don't give me this thing about the propagation of the species. Love isn't necessary for reproduction, just sex is. all you need is attraction, not emotion. If intimacy is only about attraction, we could all just keep lust and dispense with love. But it just won't go away. It's been almost 400 years since René Descartes reasoned, I think, therefore I am. He was the first Vulcan. We've been so long convinced that we would eventually find that higher plane where emotions no longer define us. 400 years after the birth of the Enlightenment, and we're not still doing any better. How can it be that in the post-information age, in the era of the technological revolution, we still need something as primitive as love? No matter how many times we fail at love, or how many times love fails us, we plow ahead. Even the scars of love rarely stop us from risking at love. Strange as it seems, in the midst of our most painful memories, we find our most treasured ones. This is powerfully portrayed in the movie Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet come together to explore the question, is a mind free of the pain of love filled with eternal sunshine? If you had the chance to erase all the memories of your greatest love to be free of the pain of losing it, would you? The author says I wouldn't. And he opines, I don't think many of us would. We are addicted to love, and it's out of control. We would give anything and everything to find it. Here is where I begin to hold to a conspiracy theory. There's more going on here that meets the eye. It's as if we've been purposely designed with a factory defect that keeps us searching for love. It seems humiliating to say it, but we need to be loved. I need to be loved. I feel like I just walked into a 12-step program and I need to say, hi, I'm Erwin, he says. I would say, hi, I'm Lisa, and I'm a Loveaholic. If you try to ignore it, if you think you can live your life without love, you're in even worse shape than the person who's desperate to find it. To give up on love is to choose a life that is less than human. To give up on love is to give up on life. The sentence I think that probably resonates with me the most is this one. Even the scars of love rarely stop us from risking at love. And I've spoken with a number of people, and they want life in general, but they want love to be able to be controlled. To you know that when you do this, they do that. You want to be able to know that that person is never going to hurt you. And I think that most of us realize that it's just unrealistic. And especially if you've ever been hurt in love before, to go forward, it's very risky because you risk allowing yourself to be hurt yet again. So I know that this can be triggering. So take a deep breath, hand over your heart. Take a deep breath in and out and find yourself back into your body. Maybe even feet on the floor. Feel the chair underneath your bottom. Take a look around the room and see the different things that are in the room. And this will help you be grounded in the here and in the now. But remember, a lot of the purpose of my channel is for letting the past go, being present in the now, and then creating your future. And so many of us, because we have not surrendered and released the past, have brought it into the now, and then the future that we create has the past brought with it. And oftentimes we recreate the past because we have not healed from it. So today in your journal, I would recommend you pick one of those sentences, one of those concepts, and let it unpack a little bit. Write about it for a few minutes. And then, best case scenario, you could even talk with somebody about what you wrote and have a little conversation around it. I'm here to coach you, to listen, to offer perspective, to help in the release of trauma, to help with body-mind health, reintegration of body, soul, spirit, and to remind you that you are loved. We are loved, and that you are having an incredible experience and doing pretty damn well at it. So give yourself a pat on the back and a big old hug. And again, remember to subscribe, share, like, comment. I welcome your comments and appreciate your vibration in this space. Take care, everybody.